Welcome to night number 2 of the draft special, episode 4 of 10 for this massive draft.
Dirty Dogs from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
This is one of the National Wrestling Alliance's picks right here, kicking off night number 2 here on NXT tonight. This is Dolph Ziggler. And Ziggler, one half of the Dirty Dogs, was selected alongside his tag team partner Robert Roode to join the National Wrestling Alliance, and that's a good pick, picking up 2 veterans like that. Ziggler, who was a part of the NXT roster, going to compete in this fatal 4-way matchup tonight, as we are entering round number 17, and we left off with WWE having the next shot. And Matt Riddle, who was a former tag team champion, there's the Raw Tag Team Championships. From what I'm being told by the WWE brass is that we will have a unified tag team championship, so we'll only have one group of tag team champions. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
216 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions,
Riddle makes his way to the ring. Matt Riddle, very happy with where he's going, as this man has already been selected. Or has he? No, he's been selected. I'm just fucking with you guys. Matt Riddle was selected in the 13th round by the National Wrestling Alliance, so he'll see Dolph Ziggler over there on Power. And
from Kobe, Japan.
Oh, wait a second. Kota Ibushi is said, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna wait to show up to NXT next week. I'm gonna be in this matchup tonight. Kota Ibushi, who was drafted, I believe he was drafted to NXT, and he was drafted to NXT. Kota Ibushi, very happy to be here. He was drafted in round number 10 by NXT, and Kota is here. And we'll see what he brings to the table. Definitely wanted to get a view of this crowd here at NXT and see what the future is gonna be at hand for him. He wants to be ready to start his career with NXT and hit the ground running. Very, very smart. You know, get the feel of it. As everyone in this match has been drafted except this man right here, Tyler Breeze. Gorgeous is a solid vet to pick up. A very bright mind for the business.
And representing Breezango from Seasonal Residences, weighing in at 212 pounds, Tyler Breeze.
As Tyler Breeze makes his way down to the ring. This is Fatal 4-Way. Whoever gets the first pinfall or submission is victorious. After that, we will announce the results for round 17. We're there. I mean, we got 50 rounds to go, so it's a lot of rounds still to go, but it's a lot of excitement still up in the air. You still got names like the Hardy Boys out there, Imperium. You got Trey Miguel. Tyler Breeze is one of them. You got people like Mandy Rhodes, Kushida, LA Knight, the Men of the Year, Rush, Minoru Suzuki. You got people out there. You got Strictly Business. You got Tay Conti, Ali, Liv Morgan, Cedric Alexander. This is where you truly start making your presence on your mid-card or your higher upper card, or what your plans are going to be for your company. There's still a lot of big names out there. That's the one thing about it. There's still big names out there. So don't think you can't get anybody else. Don't think you can't make any big moves that you will not. So that's a song that I would be happy to hear anywhere it goes. So here we go, Fatal 4-Way to kick it off here. NXT tonight, you'll expect 5 matches tonight. We will get through round 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21 here on NXT. And Riddle already starting with a big knee strike to Breeze. And this round here in round 17 today, will be kicked off by WWE, who already have their pick. Their draft strategy last night was pretty simple. Pick our own guys and take some of AEW's guys. Take some All Elite wrestlers out of their equation. And that was their draft. That's how their draft strategy has been. It's not a bad strategy. It's a good one. You know? Then Impact Wrestling will follow. Impact Wrestling is just going with dream matchups. Great in-ring performance that they are picking up. So they are very happy with that. ECW, WCW have been sharing their picks. I know they can't wait till we get to the section where the picks are split up. And they can both get picked every single round. But right now they've been splitting it. ECW's been building their kind of style of wrestler. They've been going for the Moxleys, the Bray Wyatts, the Tommaso Ciampa, Samoa Joes. That's the style they're going for. WCW has gotten some young names here and there, and WWE they definitely shocked the world by picking Austin Theory so quick and so fast, and the same with Ricochet. But Eric Bischoff said, hey, it's building the future, which was my first big mistake, was the future. I needed to build a future, and I got two guys that can definitely be that for me. As Riddle right now suplexing the life out of it. After ECW, WCW's pick, AEW will go up to bat and pick up another one. And a lot of people have been thinking, oh, they're just going after their own guys. Yeah, they've picked up a couple of ladies from the WWE roster as well, and that they've been great additions too. But they've been very close to the chest with All Elite Wrestling. Tony Khan sticking by his choice, said, hey, I already had a great pool of talent. I already had a great roster, so why not keep my guys? And then after that, NXT UK will be in the cutting room floor and see who they pick up. They've had NXT UK's probably had the most controversial stuff, because a lot of them are saying, you know, Will Ospreay said build a roster, and we'll talk to see if I actually come in to work. David Hart Smith as well, Harry Smith, sorry, is also another name that maybe the roster isn't built the way he wants it from NXT UK, which I think NXT UK has done a great job with their roster, so it's not a horrible roster. I think they have talent. It's just, we'll see if those names pop up. Again, just because you're drafted by a company does not mean you necessarily have to show up. You could be freeballing out there, stay in the independent scene, to go over there, go to New Japan, anywhere you want to go. And then the round 17 will be closed out by the National Wrestling Alliance, who a lot of people are thinking are having one of the better. Them alongside Impact Wrestling have really beefed up the roster and are having one of the best rosters. I mean, you have two members right there of the NWA roster in that ring right now, in Dolph Ziggler and Matt Riddle. Kota Ibushi, a member of the NXT roster. And look at that right there. Riddle right now really wants to come out here tonight and show the world what he could do. And Breeze with the DDT. Everyone seems like they want a piece of Riddle, but Riddle is getting booted out right now by Tyler Breeze. But Kota Ibushi is telling Dolph Ziggler, I know you were a former NXT champion, but here's something for you. Kota Ibushi definitely became the workhorse, the future of New Japan. Somebody said, hey, you know, there's a lot of money that they're throwing out here, so getting a lot of creative freedom, a new way to start, so why not? And Kota got his knee. Oh, Kota rolls it over. And Kota Ibushi with Tyler Breeze. This is his moment. I think this is the moment Kota Ibushi comes in, shines, picks up a win here on NXT, and shows the world why NXT chose him. And Tyler Breeze says, oh, I'm pretty brave into this, and I'm pretty smart to what you were trying to do to me there, buddy boy. And Famous are there. Ziggler is able to connect, but Riddle up and about. Twisting the arm of Ziggler. And a suplex. And a pinfall. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought he was going to get away with that chance to beat Tyler Breeze there. And Kota Ibushi now sliding to the bottom ropes. And that's very different. And Kota loves to be different. And now Breeze picking it up. What is Tyler Breeze up to? What is this? Neckbreaker. So a lot of things he had to do to get to the neckbreaker. But, oh, wait a second. On Prettier. On Riddle. Tyler Breeze. Oh, the rope break. Matt Riddle Knew where to stay, where to go. Super model kick by Breeze. As Ziggler and Coda are fighting on the outside, Tyler Breeze is trying to get his stock up and trying to get recognized to get picked. He's the only man out of these 4 men has not been drafted, doesn't know where he's going. Yeah, it's only night 2. And we're barely on round 17. But you don't know where he's going to go. Elbow to the back of Riddle. Riddle's down. I would have walked into this when I would have said Riddle's going to maybe win this. Riddle or Ziggler. I think Ibushi is a little bit too much on his emotions right now. Knowing this is where his home's going to be for the next year unless he gets traded. But you have to give up a lot. You have to give up a good amount of talent to get Kota Ibushi because he's a young, talented man. And Kota, and look at Breeze watches as Ziggler gets the super kick to Ibushi. And a pinfall. And Breeze says, hey, you were setting that up for me. And, Ziggler tried to deliver a super kick to Breeze, but Breeze was able to say, no, never mind. Let me stop myself from getting caught in that kick. And, Breeze trying to get the pinfall there, but Ziggler's there to quickly break that up. And now Breeze and Ziggler, we've had some history before on the past. Remember when Breeze was called up to the main roster in WWE, it was Ziggler who he first had a budding rivalry with. And now Riddle's got Ibushi over there. Riddle delivering these kicks, and Ibushi is in huge trouble here as there comes the kicks again by Riddle. And now Riddle says, I got something for you, Ziggler. Power bomb town, baby. Oh no, Ziggler said, hey, I'm a former world champion, tag team champion, intercontinental champion, US champion, NXT champion. I've done a lot. I've won a lot of titles. Meeting of the minds for Ibushi and Ziggler. Belly to belly by Riddle. Riddle is trying to dominate this one and walk out of here with a W. Oh, look at that. Like a disaster kick, buddy. A Riddle kick. Riddle me this. Breeze. In trouble. Matt Riddle. Going for the bro. KO. And Riddle is just dominating there. I think we might have this. I think Riddle might have this in the bag. But Breeze trying to get himself up, and he got himself up with everything he had left. One last go for the supermodel man. The man that has not been drafted yet. The thing that hurts you is like during these matches, yeah, you might have been drafted, but it's very rare you are drafted. But you get to start raising your draft capital and telling people, I'm in the draft, make sure you get me. And if you win that, definitely, you could be in the next one to get, the next round to get picked up. And you finally have a home and you get paid more the higher you get. The lower we start getting to the rounds, the less money you're going to make. But you can always get more by winning matches once you're in that company. But still, Ibushi taking a high chance here for the win. Oh, no. He saw that Breeze got up. But Breeze is quick there. Breeze is quick to let Kota know that, hey, I'm here. It's not going to be that easy to win. And Riddle, he was going for a T-bone there. And again, Riddle's so dangerous with his feet. You don't want to get in a kicking battle with that man. A man that kicks with it like it's his fist. And Ibushi. What's Ibushi thinking here? You got to wonder what a man like Kota Ibushi was thinking there. He's going for big knees there. And a DDT by Ziggler to Breeze. And now you have Riddle over there. Riddle is now working. As these 4 men are not able to get the win. Nobody's able to get the pinfall. No one's able to get the submission. No one's able to get anything going yet. Because once you get there, there's someone to break it up. There's someone to stop that. And that's what you have to focus on. You can't just pin them. You have to get rid of the other 2 guys. Make sure they're not paying attention to you. And then you can pin your opponent. By that time, they've already rested long enough to be able to kick out. So, you can't catch them stunned. You can't catch them by surprise. So you got to do it like that. Do it like Riddle. And do it like Ibushi. Just throw them into the steps and hope that they're down for long enough where they won't get up. As the 4 men continue their fight on the outside, Ziggler says, I'm going to go back inside. That's what a veteran does. Takes the fight back inside while the other 2 fight outside like idiots. And well, Breeze says, yeah, you got caught. Unprettier by Breeze. Breeze wants to win. He's got the win. Draw! Oh, come on. Oh, that kick out by the former NXT champion. And Ziggler catches that super kick. And if I am Breeze, I am not breathing easy right now. Ziggler's thinking it. I know he knows. The crowd knows he knows. As Ibushi and Riddle fight on the outside. Ziggler and Breeze fight on the inside. Something's got to give. There is a T-bone suplex by Riddle. And here comes Ziggler again. Ziggler with a zigzag. That's one of titles. That's one of hearts. And Ziggler sees the right moment. Riddle trying to reach in there. Riddle breaks it up. That would have been it. That would have been a super kick by Ziggler. Ibushi sets up. Ibushi. Oh, look at this package. Oh. Ibushi's thinking he's got it, but there's two men up there, Ibushi. You got to pay attention. What was I just talking about? As now Breeze tossing Ibushi on the side here. Every one of these men giving a good fight. They're in this already. They're like, oh, we've been in this for about 15 minutes. And there is no damn way we're going to give up that easy now. Ziggler punching Riddle. Ziggler, zigzag! Zigzag to Riddle. Ziggler. Ibushi does a handstand here. This is going to be Ziggler's time to shine. That you were trying to glow and talk too much. And there's a save by Ibushi. You gotta watch it, man. You know. Ibushi got lucky he was able to get out of that grandstanding. As Ibushi takes it to Breeze. And a standing moonsault. Oh, no. Ibushi met nothing but the canvas there. And now Breeze trying to get this W for himself. If he's able to get this again, a big win it will be for Tyler Breeze. He's stomping on NXT's prodigy. NXT's one of the NXT new favorite gets. And Breeze is stalking, waiting, unprettier, is connected, unconnected, and it'll be an unpretty future for NXT if Breeze defeats him. Breeze, oh, and a kick out by Ibushi again. And Breeze is now upset. Northern Light suplex out there by Ziggler. As there's got to be a winner here. There's got to be a winner. There is no time limit to this. We are starting off round 17. The first match here tonight on NXT. And it is an absolute classic right now. As these men are all trying to get the W here. As Breeze looking into the arm. Looking into the arm of Ibushi on the outside. Oh, this is not going to end well. Oh, there's a shot to the back there. As I know Bruce Pritchard right now looking at his investment in Ibushi, thinking to himself, why are you doing this, Ibushi? And you want to get into the good favor of these crowd, but you don't need to do it yet. And for NXT, anyone wondering the schedule, there'll be NXT UK, and we'll have NXT 2.0 as well. And NXT 2.0, we'll see matchups of NXT stars that want to get that chance to be proven from the UK side and the NXT side of things. Well, you can also see maybe a world collide with those two competing against each other just for funsies. Oh, we might even see new stars go into NXT 2.0, and then they're possibly able to be selected by NXT or NXT UK or any other company sees them, likes them. And Riddle says, I'm going to do it quietly while you distract them with that and pick up the win. And Ibushi wanted to win. So did Ziggler. So did Breeze. But Riddle showing why the National Wrestling Alliance is so happy to have him in their sights. And now we're going to find out where these next 6 picks go, whose career is about to be changed The WWE has selected their first pick, and this one's an interesting one. Again, it's all elite wrestling, but this is a younger team that has a lot to learn still. In the Varsity Blondes, they have selected Griff Garrison and Brian Pillman Jr. That, I think, could have been done a lot. They can pick them up a lot later in the draft, but hey, that's where they want to go. That's where they're going. Impact Wrestling says we're going to pick a tag team as well from All Elite Wrestling. It's Top Flight, and they're headed to Impact Wrestling. Darius and Dante Martin. Let's see what happens there. And this one's coming. I've got something. I got the pick here. It's coming from Drew FedEx by Eric Bischoff. Or what are we doing here? Who's getting this pick for us? This guy. Okay, this guy's going to WCW. And it is an interesting one. It's a man who's retired, who's unretired, who's not retired. So much things going on with him. Leo Rush. And the question is, will he show up to WCW? That's the big question. But Leo Rush is going to WCW. AEW, staying again close to the heart. Say, hey, you gotta take it too many of our tag teams. The Hardy Boys are going to remain all elite. Jeff and Matt remain all elite. This next one here, I'm being told it is going to go to NXT. They're not here tonight, but hey, they now know their new home. Butcher and the Blade and the Bunny, I believe, should all be at one package deal, but I'm being told Butcher and the Blade are by themselves. So the Bunny's still out there. Okay. But that's an interesting one there. That's a very interesting one. And now the National Wrestling Alliance will finish this off. And Riddle waiting for that right now to see what the announcement will be. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what the announcement is, Riddle. You're going to see a good old rival of yours, a friend of yours, Timothy Thatcher, is going to the National Wrestling Alliance. And Riddle says, that's a fight I can put up with. That's a fight I like. And they'll start off again as when we start off round 18, but that is round 17. The Varsity Blondes to WWE. Impact gets Top Flight. WCW gets Leo Rush. The Hardys are staying all elite. NXT, Butcher and the Blade, you know you're going to be here in the black and gold. And the NWA get Timothy Thatcher. And when we restart the draft on round 18, the National Wrestling Alliance will start us off. Let's go. Match number 2 tonight, and this is a big man right here. Big man. A big man. Tall man. It's almost.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lagos, Nigeria. Weighing in at 400 pounds.
Omos is here. What's Omos' opponent going to be here tonight? NXT. The man that still has not been picked yet and has not been selected, but it'd be a huge, quite literally huge add to your dynamic. They didn't want to do a pun there, but it happened. We get over it. We'll live our lives. That's what we do. But almost, who will face Omos here tonight? Oh, you're going to have to bask in his glory.
And his opponent from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, King Lee.
This is a big challenge here for Omos here. A man who's very talented and very skilled. And a man that can move like a cruiserweight, avoid you like a cruiserweight, but he hits you with the power of a heavyweight. This is definitely a matchup that Keith Lee is going to be interested to find himself in. And I'm pretty sure he was like, that's what I'm going to compete with. This is going to be very interesting. This is going to be a different style for me to face someone like Omos. Omos a little bit newer, still studying the craft, still getting it. Behind him, yeah, he's a monster, and that helps him out so much. But Keith Lee has fought guys like this. big guys like this. And I'm not saying he's ever fought someone as high as Omos, but it's going to be an interesting battle for Keith Lee and an interesting battle for Omos. Two men who have not yet been introduced to each other, but they're about to be introduced to each other here. You know, Keith Lee is All Elite. Keith Lee will be staying with All Elite Wrestling, a man that knew NXT before in the past. But, oh, look at Omos. Just said, I'm going to throw you the way I want to throw you. Keith Lee was selected in round number 9 by All Elite Wrestling. And here he is on NXT tonight. Said, hey, you know what? We can be wherever we want to be. Let me go to NXT and have another night there, another match. Because now I know my home will be with All Elite Wrestling. And he'll stay with All Elite Wrestling. As Keith Lee just drops Omos down. We had quite the barn burner, quite the classic with that fatal 4-way with all 4 men trying to succeed, trying to win. You know, when you win this matchup, you're not just, you're not really getting much for your draft status. Sorry, for your draft stock for your company. You haven't even been drafted yet. This is more of a way to show if you haven't been drafted yet. Hey, pick me up, put me in that. Let me embarrass your pick. Let me get that bragging right. Compete against other talents that you've been wanting to compete against. You wanted to fight against it. And, you might not be able to have the chance to for the next year. It's always that. It's just the thrill of the fight and the competition. And these men and women are competitors. They want to win. They want to be the best. They want competition. And this is the best way to get it here. As Keith Lee goes high risk. And he takes a good flight. Omos has been able to hit a couple times. But Keith Lee, to me, is fully in charge of this one. And now, as I say that, Omos changes the pace. But hey, if your face is being stretched out like that, I don't think that's good. It's not a good thing. You don't want to have your face stretched out like that. Not at all. Ever. I don't think so. Not 100% sure, but I don't know. I wouldn't want my face to be stretched out like that. Some people are into that. I'm not. Backbreaker right there. And Omos is thinking, hey, why not win with the backbreaker? Oh, Keith Lee says, you're going to have to do a lot to take out the glory out of my name. And boom, DDT there. I want to see if Keith Lee could... Oh, look at that. Makes easy work to pick him up. And Keith Lee has just ended that one. Thank you for... Oh, come on. Oh, Moss kicking out from the Big Bang Explosion. That's where we're going to go. We're not doing the other one because I know you. That's Keith Lee now getting his face rubbed in and stomped in. Look at big boot there by Omos. Looked like a broski boot, but that was a Omosian boot. I don't know what you want to call it. The Colossus one. I don't know what you want to go. But look at the strength of Keith Lee. Bam! That's why we bask in his glory, and that's why Tony Khan said, I want Keith Lee on my roster. Omos is about upwards of 350 pounds. Big dude. Tall dude. But Omos now showing you, hey, a fall from this high can hurt you a lot. But Keith Lee finding ways to escape. That's what makes him so dangerous. Keith Lee might be... Oh, I thought he was going to go for a powerbomb of Omos. But Omos says nope. And Omos now backbreaker onto Keith Lee. And Keith Lee's in trouble here. And that backbreaker might be enough. Oh, Keith Lee again kicking out. Lee finding it within him to kick out, to get that last second kick out. This is Keith Lee putting it together, but Omos says you're going to fall. Right. Just a drop from the top. And Omos is victorious. That's a high drop there, and Keith Lee got dropped. Omos with the win. Has not been picked yet, has not been selected yet, but that could now be changed here. Alright, let's get to it. Round number 18. The first pick in round 18 goes to the National Wrestling Alliance, and they're going to get themselves Imperium. Walter, Marcel Bartel, Fabian Eichner are there coming to the National Wrestling Alliance, and that's another big one. They've got Timothy Thatcher already over there. They got Matt Cardona over there. They got the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, Pete Dunne. That's a good one. Nick Aldis. It's an interesting lineup. They got Wardlow over there too. NWA is looking really good. NXT UK. Who's going to take this one? This is going to NXT. This man will find a home finally. He had a match the other night. Last night he had a match. Drew Gulak is going to NXT, and hopefully he finds the spot he wants there. AEW saying, hey, you know what? There was someone that was in our company at the beginning of us. They left. We're going to bring her back. Kaylee Ray is going, and she was never part of AEW. You're thinking of Kylie Ray. Damn it. Big mistake. Put me on Botchamania. It's Kylie Ray is going to be all elite. Again, their strategy for women wrestlers has been taken from WWE. It's a smart move. And I'm surprised they picked Kaylee Ray instead of this woman, because this woman, she's already competed in these draft episodes. She was just out there last night. She was out there. She's out there living her best life. But she's going to join Jade Cargill and Thunder Rosa. Toni Storm is going to ECW. Woo! And a man that's a former Impact World Champion, NWA Champion, a World Champion in WWE. Impact, you've got the veteran Christian Cage. Captain Charisma is at your start. Now you got Christian to join the roster as Nakamura, Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson, Okada, The Miz. It's an interesting roster once we get down to it. And now WWE will close out this round here. They're going to stuff their women's division here again with the veteran of their division, a woman who's been there the longest tenure, and she'll continue to do that. The Queen of Hearts, Natalya, is going to stick around with WWE. All right, and we're going to get ready for round number 19. Get the picks ready to come in and go. They've had their times. We're going to see the next match. But Omos victorious, and Omos still waiting for a home. All right, prepare yourself as we are in store for a 2-on-2 tag team matchup. Mickie James, who will team up with Mickie? Who has been selected to pick up with the National Wrestling Alliance's star, Mickie James? Very happy. Future Hall of Famer, multiple-time women's champion, knockouts champion as well. A woman that has had a great deal of success in the wrestling business. Mickie James will continue to do her, to unfold her, well, to keep writing her legacy, to keep continuing the greatness that is Mickie James. She will be in NWA, but tonight she's here on NXT competing in this tag team matchup. She's excited that she's going to be able to stay alongside the same company as her husband, Nick Aldis. But who will be teaming up with her tonight? It is Tegan Nox, who has not yet been drafted yet, but this is a good way for her to put her name out there and get maybe a little bit of talking out there for her, as we are in round number 19. Tegan Nox making her way down to the ring here. As I'm teaming up with Mickie James, that's a great way to learn some experience and become even better. And a woman that just got drafted, making her way down here.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
As Natalya makes her way down the ring, she's happy to know, hey, I just got drafted. I have a home now. I know where I'm going to be. I'm going to be alongside Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair and Chris Statlander. That's going to be the division I'm going to be around. Heck yeah, I'm ready for that. As Natalya says, hey, tonight here in NXT, I'm going to get a chance to compete against Mickie James, who I won't see for another year because she's going to be in the National Wrestling Alliance. And another woman that has not been drafted yet neither, Sonya Deville.
From Chemung, New Jersey, Sonya Deville.
And it would be a great pickup to bring Sonya Deville to your company. The thing is, Sonya, though, she might also want to play the role of general manager as well, not just the role of a fighter. But Sonya Deville still could see eventually Mickie James or Natalya, or hell, she might be in the same. She might get drafted by the same company that drafts Tegan Nox. We don't know yet because those ladies have not been drafted yet. But Natalya and Mickie James will start it off, two veterans, two future Hall of Famers, two women's champions in the past. These two are very good. That's one thing. That's the bare minimum of what I'm saying. These ladies have done a lot for the business, a lot for women's wrestling as well. And there's a twist there, Natalya. Look at this, just so fluid in the ring, so good at this, just trained. You know the story. You know the story. Only Heart Dungeon graduate, only female Heart Dungeon graduate. You know her backstory. You know what she brings to the table. You know, it's always a solid time, always a solid match here. But Natalya making the tag now into Sonya Deville. Telling her, hey, you want a Mickie? I got you. I'll give you Mickie. I'll give you some fights with Mickie. Everybody wants to get in the ring with Mickie James. Compete with this legend. Now, okay, the drop kick there. Now Mickie James sees a chance here to come out. And there's some kicks there by Sonya, but the blocks, they were blocked first by Mickie. But now Sonya suplexing Mickie James out of her boots. Hardcore Country is in trouble here. As round number 19 will be initiated by WWE, they'll make the first pick. We'll see who they pick after they just pick Natalya up. Then Impact will follow. Then we know ECW, WCW will follow. Then the AEW side of things will be followed by that. NXT UK after that. And then NWA will close out round number 19. And then we'll get to the 20s. We're getting there. And we're going to get to round 21 by the end of this episode here on NXT. Northern Lights suplex there by Mickie James. Mickie James says, hey, I'm good at this. You want to tag in? Here comes in Tegan Nox. And now it's her opportunity to show what she can bring. These two women are gonna show what they bring to the table and what they're going to add to whatever company they are eventually drafted by. And Tegan Nox with that Falcon Arrow right there. That's a Falcon Arrow. So it's also midnight here on my side, and I'm recording still after a long day of work. But hey, I'm working here. As here comes Sonya. Sonya put the corner right here. Got the corner. Got the corner, people. That's what we're talking about here. Sonya Deville now. Working on the arms again. And the chest. This is not... Sonya Deville is methodical in what she is doing. A big knee to the midsection of Tegan Nox. Now the tag into Natalya, and this could be worse for Nox. Natalya knows the weakness. She sees that the knee has never been the best. Has been an area that every opponent Tegan Nox has encountered and tried to take out. So this is going to be interesting to see if she goes after it again. And yup, look at Natalya, but look at Tegan Nox just waiting for it. She knew it was coming. She was like, yeah, I know what she was thinking. She was going to think, work on my knee. And she got the counter here, and now Tegan Nox going to make the tag in to Mickie James. What is going on here? Double team shoulder block. Mickie James flying from the top with that shoulder block to take on Natty. And Natty getting kicked in the midsection. But look at Mickie. Mickie's taking it to Natty. And again, another kick to the midsection. Mickie, oh, there's a switch up now by Natalya. She had enough of that. So Mickie, you were becoming predictable, and that's when I'm able to beat you. And again, you're gonna get in a wrestling war here, in a fight here, in a who can do it better. Mickie's great, but Natalya in the ring is a little bit higher than Mickie there. But Mickie's also, again, not to take anything away. Everyone's got their strengths and their weaknesses. And Natalya's got now Tegan Nox in trouble here. Tegan, look at that, knew it. Natalya back to work on the knee. of Tegan Knox, making the tag into Sonya, saying, hey, it's a tag team matchup. Best way that this works is that we make frequent tags. Knox counters that one, saw that Sonya was coming there. And now Sonya gets laid out. Tegan Knox went for it with the good knee. Making the tag into Mickie James. Look at these kicks again. Here comes the kill. Counter there by Sonya Deville. Sonya delivering kicks to the back of Mickie's leg. And Sonya Deville just picking her up, telling her, I can do whatever the hell I want to do. I know how to work. I know how to do what I have to do. Now Natty and Mickie again. And Mickie taking down Natty. But look at Natty. Quick to it. Understands the Mick kick. The spinning kick by Mickie James. Oh, Natalya survives. And now Mickie James says, here's the tag. And make something out of this, Tegan. Ooh, Chop City, baby. Suplex are being delivered. And now Natalya says, I've got Tegan Knox down here. I wonder if she'll be able to get out of this. But Tegan with the roll up. Oh, kick out by Natty. That's one of the most dangerous moves in all of sports and entertainment. The roll up. And Natalya almost got caught by it. But she was able to kick out. So she still survives in this one. But there is Sonya Deville now delivering her kicks and her clothesline to the legendary Mickie James. And Mickie. Oh, kick out there. It's going to take a lot more than that to beat this former women's champion, this woman that has been a trailblazer. Now Sonya again back to it. Look at this, an elbow to the top of the head. Look at Sonya trying to square up there, but look at Mickie, says, you're not squaring up with me here. We're not doing that. Now Mickie James says, I got to put you somewhere. But look at Sonya Deville countering it, man. Sonya is still in good shape here in this fight. Not going to be easy to beat as she's delivering kicks and grabs Mickie from the hair and just tosses her. Mickey's in trouble right now. Sonya Deville's got the submission here. Got the triangle on Mickie James. Mickie, and there's Tegan to break it up. That's what's so good about having a tag team partner. They could save you in a submission like that. And now Sonya Deville. Oh, Sonya was going to go for a big-time kick to the back of the head of Knox. But Mickie said, And now Knox is a little upset and a little frustrated. She's going after Deville. I said, like, hey, you got to get out of here before I count you out. I want to count you out. And they're tagging now to Tegan Knox. Natalya's in the ring. Natalya wanted Mickie, but she's going to have to deal with Tegan. And now, what is Knox thinking here? Knox has a submission of her own. Trying to choke out Natty while she's down on the ground, applying pressure with the knee to the back. But again, Natty able to get out of it so easily. Again, like I said, fluid. She moves like that. She moves like water. Just smooth and like that. And now Mickie coming back into the ring now says, okay, Natty's in the ring. I think Tegan's like, you got to put her out. Like, you're going to be the one that puts her out. And look at Mickie. Mickie going with that spin around DDT. Mickie trying to get the W. And Sonya saves Natalya. That would have been it. That would have been the match. As Sonya's been removed from the equation. Boots right here. Boots. Boots to Natty, who's down. I think Mickie was looking for Tegan, but Tegan's concerned with Deville. And a big time splash. Get the pin. Mickie, that should have been a pin right there, I think, by Mickie. Mickie should have gone for the pin. That splash could have been enough. Now Mickie, Natalya's like, that's not happening, Mickie. Suplex, just thrown almost across the ring. Big fist to the face of Mickie James. And here comes Sonya Deville. Went for the kick. I think she got her. I think Sonya thought she got out the way, and then Mickey's kick is still long and it found its target. As there's a suplex. Mickey now making the tag into Tegan Nox. Mickey's telling her, hey, you're gonna get this one. Get the W for us. Get drafted. Tegan just smacked her across the face. Sonya now sees there's just multiple tags that these ladies are doing. Tagging up each other, keeping it fresh. Mickey now says, hey, Sonya's on the outside. If I let the count start to happen, we can get a W that way, which is not the way I want to do it, but it'll be a good way to teach these girls a lesson. As now Mickey James tossing Sonya Deville to that corner. Ooh, shot to the takedown there by Mick. Working on the arm. Mickey James says, hey, I can do whatever I need to do. Here, make the tag in now, Tegan. Get in there. Get in there and finish this one. Kick. Whoa. Code Red! I think Tegan, she had it, but Natalia's there to say, yeah, I don't think so, buddy. But look at Natty countering that one. And now Tegan really wants a chance to put down Natty. The tag in now, but I mean, Natty's not the legal woman in this one. But she's definitely feeling the pain there. As now Sonya Deville trying to get in this. But she's trying to figure out who the legal person is. And Mickey says, it's me, baby. Oh, countered by Deville. Mickey was going to close it out with that DDT. Got a little smug with the way she presented it. But Sonya says, I think I got her. I think I could beat her. And look at Sonya. She's got her in the triangle. Mickey James. Mickey's tapping out. Mickey's tapping. She's not trying to hurt herself or cause any further injuries. But she knows, hey, I'm going to NWA. I got a home now. But Natalya and Sonya Deville with the win. You gotta wonder now, will WWE now select Sonya? Was she part of the next pick? Natalya got her win. She's like, yeah, I'm going to WWE. I'm gonna stay home. Come on. We'll see if Sonya gets picked to go to the Fed. Well, here we go. Round 19. WWE's first pick in round 19 is... It's Ricky Starks, baby. It's a great pick. Great young talented star. We'll see if he decides to come in. Again, WWE strategy is pick either ours or take someone from All Elite. That's what's working for them. Impact Wrestling's going to take 4 wrestlers here, and they like this. They like these big batches. They are going to take Decay, so Jessica Havoc, Taurus, Black Taurus, Crazy Steve, and Rosemary are going to stay in Impact Wrestling. And up next, this one's going to the world of ECW. Oh, it's the ultimate hustler himself, baby. The habitual line stepper. It's Chris Bay. Bullet Club said, hey, we're going to have someone over there again. Cool. That's me. They're going to have someone in ECW. Next is AEW, and again, they're sticking to their gut. The Best Friends. Orange Cassidy. Chuck Taylor. Trent. And Wheeler Yuta will be going to All Elite. The next pick is going to... We're going to get this one. NXT UK, is that what I'm hearing? Well, where's the envelope? You give me the envelope, I'm ready to read it. This one's going... I don't know where this one's going. This is not... They have not told us where this one's going. It's going to NXT UK. Kenta. That's right, Kenta is going to NXT UK. He'll join Aleister Black, Buddy Murphy, Brody King, Pac, Sheamus, Ilga Dragunov, possibly Harry Smith, and Will Ospreay. Again, we'll see what happens. And now, next pick to close out this round. NWA says, you know what, the National Wrestling has done such a good job with these guys. We're taking Jonathan Gresham. They're stacking it up for great in-ring competition. And we're going to start off We're going to start off round 20 with the NWA, but that's going to be after the next match here tonight on NXT. It is time to fall and pray. As these are two people that have not been selected yet, but wherever they go, definitely will add a lot of intrigue to their company. Definitely somebody needs to pick this man up. Pick this crew up. Pick up Scarlett and Cross. Pick them up and put them on your roster. We'll see who picks them up. But we just saw round 19 go through, and now we're on round 20 in WA. And we'll start off that round, and they have their picks already. But we'll see if they actually maybe said, hey, Cross can come over to us. As he's about to go one-on-one with one of the hardest hitters out there. And Minoru Suzuki.
Minor Suzuki.
Suzuki also still waiting for a home, still waiting to be drafted as well too. So he's also another guy who said, "Hey, don't forget about me. Don't forget about this guy here that can bring a lot to your brand." We'll see who wants to pick up. Suzuki will be a big veteran pickup, a guy that could definitely carry you. Hard hitter, you want a hard-hitting fight, you want one of those type of styles of matchup, you want that in your company, you pick up this man Suzuki. You pick him up, bring him with you, and it's going to be a banger. But Cross says, hey, you want to go? Let's go. When's the chance we're going to see these two again, unless they both get drafted to the same company. But this is a nice little matchup here between Cross and Suzuki. And Cross right now is in control of Suzuki. Said, we're not going to start off like all your other ones where you start hitting each other real hard. I'm going to go for what has helped me win matches. I'm just going to go right to being dominant. Suzuki better wake up right now. I don't know if he knows that Cross has been in control of this matchup the whole time, and he might look for a quick finish. But there it is. That's what I'm talking about. Suzuki doesn't go down easily. You got to do a lot. What is he thinking here? Oh, he's in the head right there. Again, I gotta. Oh, that chop. Oh. Suzuki says, I'm gonna fly high with an elbow. Why did you do that? Doesn't always work out for you. Cross says, watch this. Well, watch Suzuki with the. He went for a power bomb, but it got switched into a roll-up real quick. Referee was a little late on the count. I think he could have got to at least 2. And a smack to Cross, telling him, I'll smack you whenever I want to smack you. That's just how we roll. That's how I roll here. Minoru Suzuki is in control now of the matchup. The fourth matchup tonight, we have one more. With 2 more rounds to go still. Round 20 and round 21. And then we will cap off this part of the draft tonight. We will then move on to NXT UK, who will have the next portion of the draft. At that point, we have reached our halfway mark for the draft, and we'll be good there. We'll reach the halfway mark, and then we will see AEW Dynamite host the next part of it on the Wednesday night. Choke slam. He's just laying into him. That's him. That's Cross telling him I can get just as hard as you. Oh, big boot. Suzuki with a drop kick. They have more than just hits and chops. I can also drop kick, baby. Suplex signed by Suzuki. Oh, went for the elbow. Nothing there from. But Suzuki said, I'm going to counter back up. And Suzuki finds something in him. But went for the big boot. Cross gets swept the legs up of him. And there's a roll up. And look at the punches that get Cross. And for those of you guys wondering what is the schedule coming out for us here next, will be NXT UK on Tuesday here, right after this episode. We will have this, the next part of the draft, the midway mark. It will be the 5th episode. The 6th episode will be AEW Dynamite, which the draft will continue there. The draft will continue in all these shows. And after AEW Dynamite on Thursday night, we will have episode 7, I believe, would be Impact Wrestling. Episode number 8 will be SmackDown. Number 9 would be Dynamite, and 10 would be ECW Television. On ECW Television, that's where we will conclude the draft and go through the final steps, the final rounds of the draft, and see how everything has fared up to then. We are reaching the halfway mark after the end of NXT UK. We will be past the 26th. We'll be at the end of the 26th round. And there, Cross was thinking that could be enough for the win, but no, I think you're going to have to do a lot more to really put Suzuki out of this one. But look at that, just picking him up, and now put the submission on him. Don't let him breathe. Do not let him breathe. That is his strategy. And the rope breaks Suzuki again. I knew he's keeping himself in that side of the ring, saying, I'm going to keep myself to these corners because I know he likes to do submissions. I know he likes to win by submission as well. Cross high risk elbow on Suzuki. And for those of you wondering the schedule, every single show that's going to come up will still have 5 matches, except for Rampage. Rampage will carry on four matches, and then it's a good formula that we're going to have. But once we actually get to the nitty-gritty of the universe modes, some shows will have more matches. Some others will have a lot more. Some will have maybe 5 or 6. We'll see. We'll see how time goes and how everything happens. It'll always change here and there. But look at the choke right now being applied by Suzuki, trying to choke the life out of Cross. But Cross finding it within him to not give, to not bend, to not binge. This is a good one here. These are two guys that have similar but yet somewhat distinctive styles. And look at Cross punching it. The lights out of Suzuki, telling him, you're here in NXT. This is where I was once an NXT champion. You're in my domicile. And a kick to the midsection. The Scarlet telling him, pick him up. Break him down. Make him fall and pray just like everyone else will. And carrying. Oh, Cross got his knees taken out of him right there. Suzuki. I think Minoru is thinking. I think he's thinking. He's got something in his mind. Thinking this is going to be the closer. Look at that gotcha style power driver. Right on the top of his neck. That's it. That's it. Oh, kick out by Cross. Suzuki's telling him, are you sure? Are you sure? I dropped this man on his head. Suzuki went for the elbow again. And there's nothing there. Cross is trying to have him know the name. Both these men remain undrafted still. Without a home, Cross delivers an elbow. Carrying Cross, picking up Suzuki. Suzuki now intro. Oh, Suzuki counters it. Suzuki now drops some DDT right there. Anything to help him move. Anything to help him get this one studied up. Here it is. Got style pile driver number 2 here. And that's another one dropped on the head. No way. No way Cross is able to get out of this one, man. That's 2 of them already. Suzuki is walking out of here with the W. 1, 2, 3. Minoru Suzuki can't even get up. He felt the exhaust of this matchup. Suzuki with the win here. And saying, hey, where's my time? Pick me up. Somebody, let's go. All right, here we go. Round 20, the National Wrestling Alliance will add to their women's division. Smiley, Kylie Ray. She is staying with the National Wrestling Alliance. Not bad at all. Okay. NXT is up next. NXT UK actually will get this one. And they're not going after Mustache Mountain. They're just going to pick Tyler Bate. Okay, and an interesting pick there by NXT UK. AEW up next. AEW says, we're going to WWE's women's division. Shotzi, come on through. Shotzi Blackheart is AEW bound now. She is all elite. This one's a WCW pick. And this guy still, it's slowly, again, he's a legend. Doesn't really wrestle as much. But WCW have said, we're going to take Bill Goldberg. Goldberg is back where it all started. Impact Wrestling saying, we want the bad boy. We want a little hardcore style. We want a little different style to what we've been building. Joey Janela is going to Impact Wrestling. And the last pick of round 20, Suzuki is watching it. He's seeing if WWE is going to take him up here. WWE saying, we're going with Apollo. Apollo, Nigerian-born superstar, is getting put with WWE. WWE will start off the next round with round 21, which will be the final round here tonight on NXT. So you don't want to go anywhere. You're going to miss, if you do, you're going to miss on the main event and what's in store for... All right, it is main event time here. Let's go. Is the head baddie in charge? It is Mia Yim, who has not been yet drafted. So, just throwing that out there. Mia Yim has not yet been drafted in the draft. And that's the point of it all, you know. Don't know why I said that, but hey. I like to say things like that. Mia Yim has not been drafted yet in this draft. She's going to be here tonight in this triple threat matchup. So we'll see who takes Mia off the picture here. Maybe she's about to be picked in round 21. Oh, here comes a former NXT Women's Champion. Get lost in the sky.
From Tokyo, Japan, Io Shirai.
Io Shirai. One bad Mama Jama. Io Shirai said, this is NXT. This could be my last time here in NXT. Here at Full Sail. So let's make it count here. Nah, I'm just kidding. Io Shirai staying with NXT. She got drafted by NXT on round 13. Come on, people. Come on, I'm just messing with you. It's not her last time. She's saying, I'm here. I'm staying here. So I got to represent NXT to the fullest. All right, here we go. And their opponent in this triple threat matchup It's gonna be Jordan Grace.
And from St. Louis, Missouri, Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace also not yet selected yet, not picked up yet. I'm waiting to see who's gonna take Jordan Grace, who's gonna select her. She's quite the talent to have. You're able to get her on your brand. It's gonna be a good pick. But no one has picked her up yet, so that's interesting to see when she'll get off the board. But again, there's still so many talented names out there, so it doesn't surprise me that sometimes some people slip through the cracks. But we'll see who takes Jordan Grace and adds them to their roster. This is going to be round 21. Then we close it out here. WWE will have the next pick here. Impact then will follow. WCW would follow. This is what me until ECW said, okay, WCW, you can pick another one. WCW picked Goldberg for all we know. Maybe they'll pick Kevin Nash up next. Anything's possible. Again, anything is possible. And then after WCW will be AEW. Then it will be NXT UK. Then the National Wrestling Alliance will close out this episode with their pick. And then we'll go from there. As right now, Mia Yim taking high risks, taking a flight, and she missed. She missed by a lot there on Jordan Grace. Now Jordan Grace can use her power to woman handle or to handle Miss Mia Yim. And the baddie is down on the ground. Io Shirai said, "Hey, I'm gonna get these crowd behind me. This is my home now. Like, I'm here to defend my home turf. Like, let's see what you got, Grace." And look at this. Look, here you go. Shirai with a big kick. And Yim's like, I don't even know where I'm at right now, but that was a heck of a kick. As Io now is taking control of this, taking this and guiding this ship the way she wants to. Drop kick to Mia Yim, but there's a counter there. Mia saw that one coming and was able to say, hey, I can counter these moves. I know how to do this. I'm a veteran. Here comes the power of Mia Yim. So we want to take a little look right now. We'll take a little look at our division. Some of these divisions here for the women's division. WWE's got the division of women with Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, Chris Statlander, a controversial pick in Tessa Blanchard. Rhea Ripley as well has been a pick for them. Natalya also going to WWE. They've done quite the picks here and there. And then you got to figure out where they're going to go forward here. WWE has selected Roman Reigns, Cena, MJF, Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, Lance Archer. They picked the Hollywood Blondes, the New Day, Alpha Academy. They've been doing a good job. Will Hobbs, Ricky Starks, Apollo Crews. That's been WWE's picks so far. Those are good picks. Good picks. AEW on the other side, they've stayed close to the chest with their own roster that they had built already before. Kenny, Punk, Hangman Page, the Young Bucks. They took out some people from WWE like Bayley. Bayley, Asuka. Azio taking control there. Watching this matchup here, watching these ladies compete and do what they do best. Trying to put their name back out there to get picked up. But you got, again, like I was saying, AEW, you got Britt Baker, you have the Lucha Bros, you got Keith Lee, Darby Allin, you got Adam Cole and Red Dragon, Sammy Guevara, Chris Jericho, Shida, Orange Cassidy, the Hardys, the Best Friends, Shotzi Blackheart just got picked up. So those are big picks by AEW there. They stay close to it, but they've also added some good pieces as well. And the roster that I've been gushing over, thinking about the dream matches that they can possibly have. Impact. You got Bryan Danielson, Randy Orton, Okada, The Miz. You got Sasha Banks, Deonna Purrazzo, the Guerrillas of Destiny, King Nakamura, F. Strowman, AJ Styles over there. You have the Viking Raiders. You have Pride and Powerful, Ortiz and Santana. You got Jay White, Naito, Rich Swann, Gargano, Top Flight, Captain Charisma, Christian, Decay, and the Bad Boy Joey Janela. That's a roster they have right over there. They're ready to take control and take the lead. And you have a roster like NXT and NXT UK who've been sharing their picks. And I know they're waiting for that round where it's like, all right, everyone gets their own one. And look at Jordan trying to get the win there, but you know, NXT went with Balor, Owens. They have Bianca Belair. They have MSK. And look at the power of Jordan Grace. Again, I've been able to talk about the rosters here, but these ladies are having a phenomenal matchup. Look at the strength of Jordan Grace to pick up Io Shirai like nobody's business. Io's in trouble. Io's in trouble. Jordan could be trying to get on the verge of the victory here. But, you know, NXT also featuring the Street Profits there, Kota Ibushi, Io Shirai, one of them, Moose, Butcher, and the Blade, Drew Gulak. Those are some picks that they've had. NXT UK, a little bit more on the controversial side, not knowing if they're going to show up. Like Will Ospreay, you know, see me said, maybe I'll show up, maybe I won't show up. I don't really know. And then you have Harry Smith, again, another one that said, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm not sure if it's logistically smart. Ospreay is one of them that they picked, but you have the House of Black. You have Blair Davenport, Pac, Sheamus, Ilya Dragunov. You have Kenta as well. Tyler Bate. It's an interesting group. As right now, Jordan Grace with an Alabama Slammer on Io Shirai. While you got Mia Yim in the background trying to get that, just taunting it, showing the muscles. NWA, another one I think has done a great job in this draft as well, with Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Zack Sabre Jr., The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Shayna Baszler, Ruby Soho, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, FTR, Wardlow, Honor No More and PCO, Mike Bennett, Matt Taven, Maria Kanellis, Vincent Kenny King. You got Mickey James and Nick Aldis. You got Matt Riddle. You got Riddle and Pete Dunne in there with Imperium. Walter, Fabian Eichner. You got Josh Alexander in that as well. You got Marcel Bartel and Jonathan Gresham and Smiley Kylie Ray. That's NWA has done a great job, and they're going to continue to do it. They scouted this out very well, and the cards have fallen in their favor. Again, another two companies sharing picks here, ECW and WCW. You got ECW with Bray Wyatt, Jon Moxley, Thunder Rosa, the Briscoe Brothers, Samoa Joe, Tommaso Ciampa, Jade Cargill, Tony Storm, Chris Bay. Just those are the names they've gotten so far. So, you know, there's still a lot more that can be added. They can't wait till they start sharing the picks, and there's more picks coming in their way. WCW, on the other hand, when young, they picked some weird, and they just made some weird picks right now with Goldberg and Leo Rush. But they got Ricochet, Austin Theory, Becky Lynch, the man. They got the big one. Rey Mysterio, Cesaro, Alexa Bliss, the Good Brothers, Braun Breaker, Miro, Leo Rush, and Goldberg. And we'll see what they're going to pick up next in the next roundup after this matchup. But, you know, those are the picks so far. Those are every company, what they're thinking, what they're doing. As right now, Mia Yim is in control right now. Jordan Grace got the eat the knee, and Mia Yim might just say, "Time to pick me up." No, Jordan Grace says that's not happening. Io was doing a little bit too much talking. Eat the feet. Why Mia has not gone for the pin there surprised me, but she's trying to lay in a couple fights, a couple punches into Io Shirai. Jordan Grace says, "I'm going to put this to bed if you don't watch yourself." Oh, no. Oh, that's it. Power slam. Io's in trouble. I don't think Io knows that Jordan Grace is now the one stalking her, and the one thinking of putting this one down. Look at that. Jordan hasn't been picked up yet. Io has. Mia hasn't. If it puts a bigger target onto Io Shirai without her really knowing it, it's like these two women want to beat you. They want to pin you. They want to tell every other owner, like, that's what they're going with. Pick me and you're going to be in the right choice. And the pinfall here. Thinking that could have been enough. Thinking that's enough to beat Io Shirai, and it is! Oh no! Io Shirai says, I'll kick out of that. I'll kick out of that. As Mia Yim in trouble. Look at the strength of Jordynne Grace. I can say that all night, and it's always something new for me. But Io now taking the legs out of Grace. Io Shirai sees that it's Mia Yim in her now. And you're going to do something here. You're going to get the win. You do it here. Mia Yim trying to lock her up here, but Io says, gotta look to the skies because the sky is where I'm going to want to go. Io double foot stomp. Io Shirai, look at the way she just maneuvers her way through those ropes. It is stunningly beautiful. It is interesting. And now, what is Io waiting for? Io is waiting for Mia to get up. Oh, come on. You should have finished it, Io. That was your moment. Snapping the legs there. Now Mia Yim and Io Shirai doing battle, and Mia Yim is being Jordynne Grace. Io, though, countered it. And Io thought she had her. Mia Yim, though, trying to wrap this one up. Oh. And look at that standing moonsault there by Mia Yim. But Jordynne Grace says, I know your weaknesses, Mia. These ladies are on the main event of NXT tonight. We are waiting for the conclusion of this matchup, of this great matchup between these ladies who have a lot to prove right now. Or round 21 will start with WWE, Impact will follow, WCW, AEW, NXT UK, and then NWA. Then we will transition over to NXT UK, where you can catch the next 5 rounds, and that will conclude day 2 of the draft. Day 3 will continue on AEW Dynamite. Day 4 will be on Impact Wrestling. Day 5 will be on SmackDown and Rampage, and day 6, the last part of the draft, will be on ECW on Saturday. That's usually the way we're going to be doing episodes. Obviously, we're going to add like 3 or a couple more shows in there as well. So let's just expect it to be that's the way we're gonna go with it. We're gonna have our A shows and our B shows as well. But right now, we're just going through a good majority of the big shows here. And look at the strength. Wait, Mia Yim says a surprise roll-up can get the win for me. And there's Io to say no. And Mia Yim says yes. Especially with this one. Eat the knee. I don't know why she went for the pin. Jordynne Grace is right there waiting for you. Waiting to get the win. And look at Jordan picking up Mia. I'm picking up Mia. Oh, Mia rolls out to the outside. Now Io's in the ring with Jordan. And Jordan trying to go for that hit. I don't think he hit. I don't think he got it. Io Shirai. Big knee. Ripcord knee there. Oh, another knees. Look at those. And now, what's Io thinking here? Io, last time you got up here, you didn't do anything. Oh, Jordan's quick to get up. Oh, it's saw Jordynne Grace said, I've seen that one. I've studied it. Counter there by Io. Io slams Jordynne Grace down. Double foot stomp onto Mia Yim. And now Io Shirai. Do it here. Moonsault. Double foot. Look at this. Yeah, that's a lot of pressure to put onto you. But Io Shirai is asking Mia to get up. And Mia Yim's going to pick herself up here. And she's able to counter it. And now Io Shirai is in trouble now, as the head baddie in charge is working her strategy, and it seems like it's working very well. See, Jordan Grace is coming, blocks that one, was looking for the anticipation and waiting for the block to hit. And look at Mia Yim is in control as Io Shirai is on that top rope, thinking to herself, why did I get myself in this spot? Clothesline there. And an elbow that knock out Mia Yim. It's Grace. It's Shirai. Big knee in the front face. Io Shirai, you've been graced by her presence. Jordan. Grace says, that's my time. Pick me up here in your own place. Io, anytime, any place. And Jordan Grace with the win. It's time for me to announce round 21. WWE said we're going to go with someone we like. He's happy. He's Corbin. Happy Corbin sticks around with WWE. Impact Wrestling will take one of WWE's women. And this is interesting. Raquel Gonzalez will be joining the Impact roster. That's going to be good. It's good. WCW says, hey, you know what? We picked up Goldberg. We're going to stick with that. We're going to pick up Sting. Sting is going to WCW. That's interesting to see what Sting's role will be there. All Elite Wrestling says we have a man that can talk the mic, a fighter, a brawler. Eddie Kingston is remaining All Elite. NXT UK says, you know, we like international flavor. Will Ospreay wants competition. We're going to pick one of the best. Rush is NXT UK bound. And the National Wrestling Alliance says, hey, we're going to go with someone that we trust, someone that we think, is reliable and can put on a match. A former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Trevor Murdoch, is going to be a National Wrestling Alliance. He's going to stick around at his own home there. So good for him. And then that's it. This is the episode of NXT, part of episode 4. The first part of the night. The second part comes up next. When we start round 22, we'll do round 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26 on NXT UK. Thank you guys for joining us. This is Rookie. You know what to do. Either like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But your boy's out of this episode, and I'll be jumping forward to NXT.